What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. So today I am here with NXT Deadline. We're going to go over this pay-per-view. This is going to be a solid pay-per-view. Shout out to the NXT brand. NXT Deadline. The Deadline matches are really cool and very unique. And it's actually something that, I think should be and continue to be NXT exclusive. I feel like this is something very great and very special for the up-and-comers. And I feel like I don't really want that to be taken away by the main roster. And I like this concept of the 25-minute match and see who gets the most falls and that. I just think it's dope. So, without further ado, we're going to go through all the matches on this wonderful card that we got cooked up, and let's talk about this weekend. Okay. But before we do that, I need to talk about one thing, okay? We need to address one thing about NXT gang, okay? I lied. You know what? We're going to address two things, okay? As a fellow 26-year-old, we need to thank Shawn Michaels for his Explore page. Because he be picking up some beautiful... What? Every time I see, one of these, this is the new NXT class of future WWE superstars. I'd be like, yo, who is that? Yo, why does she look that damn good? Why does she look that damn good? Why does she look that damn good? And the most dope thing about that is he be picking baddies, and these baddies be badass. He's not picking just girls who are pretty and look the part but can't wrestle. No, all these girls come in here and they be throwing down. They athletes. They get busy. So that's the first thing I want to say is God bless Shawn Michaels' eye for talent, and we need to make sure that we keep that in check forever, because that boy be recruiting. That boy doing good. That boy know what he doing. So that, and first off, and then secondly, lastly, the one thing I need to address is I don't think, right, I live in New York, okay? You know what that means? We got some very thug-ass places, okay? Like the Bronx. You got the Bronx and other places in America. Memphis, gangsta shit. Chicago. Philly is the trap house, okay? Philly's the only place where, right by the stadium, they be sticking motherfuckers up. There's parts of Cincinnati that are dangerous, parts in Detroit that are dangerous. There's Atlanta. There's a lot of different, very, violent places in the world. I don't think there's a more violent place in the world than that NXT parking lot, okay? Holy shit, okay? That NXT parking lot be having motherfuckers just squabbling, getting hit by cars. That NXT parking lot is different. And I know it's at Full Sail University Studio. I need to know. I hope no students go across that parking lot any time of the day. Because any time of the day, you can just start squabbling and just start throwing hands. It is wild behavior out there in them streets. It is not safe. I think, at this point, when you're talking about something what are some of the most violent neighborhoods, violent, hoods or whatever in America, we need to fuck around and start putting that NXT parking lot. That shit crazy. All right, I had to talk about that first. Now let's get into NXT Deadline. So, first match we're going to talk about is the Men's Iron Survivor Challenge match. We have Javon Evans versus Wesley versus Nathan Frazier versus Ethan Page versus blank. Why? Because the winner of tonight's match to get in was Eddie Thorpe, but Eddie Thorpe got his ass beat behind backstage, and we're wondering who will replace him, okay? The Iron Survivor Challenge is winner always gets a NXT Championship match. So, who should replace Eddie Thorpe? Eddie Thorpe recently, to me, at first, he was just a lame ass dude to me, where he was just playing the garbage EDM music. I mean, he wasn't lame as in his who he is as a person, but it was boring. I was just okay. I liked what he's been doing lately, though, like trying to like get an opportunity. The whole Ava thing, how he just knocked her, like, you know, like how Sean had to yoke his ass up. Like, I like what he's doing. He's growing on me. He's growing on me. So now that he's probably going to be out of the match, who will take his place? I know somebody, and his nickname is the Ruler. That boy OBA FEMI. If OBA FEMI is in this Iron Survivors Challenge, good night is clips for everybody else in this match. Let OBA FEMI fuck around and win the Iron Survivors Challenge, and then he gets to go on to face Trick Williams for the NXT Championship. Sign me up. I love Trick Williams. One of my favorite up and coming stars today, easily. Boy don't want no smoke. None. Nada. He wants no smoke at all with OBA FEMI. Period. That's how OD OBA FEMI is. So, who I have being in the Iron Survivor Challenge, I have OBA FEMI. If it's not OBA FEMI, then I'll pick Wesley to win the match to go against Trick Williams for the NXT Championship. That's just how I'm calling the men's Iron Survivor Challenge. Alrighty, here. So next, we're going to go with the NXT Tag Team Championship match. Axiom and Nathan Frazier versus No Quarter Catch Crew. I feel like we can say Axiom and Nathan Frazier will probably win. I know they have like this weird tension, so I could see like a heel turn that can make No Quarter Catch Crew new tag team champions. But this, I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a good match. Like every Nathan Frazier and Axiom match there is, I feel like they're always good matches. But like their storylines sometimes just be like, all right, I just don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna still stick with Axiom and Nathan Frazier because I don't see them losing to the No Quarter Catch Crew. Alright, the next match up is ready to go. Trick Williams versus Ridge Holland. Shout out to the boy Trick Willie, my guy. Okay. Trick Williams will beat Ridge Holland. And shout out to Ridge Holland. Ridge Holland has been doing a much better job on NXT than he ever did on Friday Night SmackDown. He is so much better of a character now than he ever was. And I am greatly proud of him and what he's doing right now as Ridge Holland. Like, he has been great on this NXT Live roster. Absolutely a wonderful addition. So I'm very proud of him. I think this is going to be he's going to show out in this match. They're going to have a really good match. But I do have Trick Williams retaining his NXT championship for sure. All right. Next, we have the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge. We have Sol Ruka versus Zarya versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Julia versus Ren Sinclair. Shout out to Ren Sinclair. Okay, because at first I was like, okay, she has a nice look. I like her look. I was like, she looks dope. And then when she came out and she had that nasty ass one jean pant leg, one leg short, I absolutely hated it. I don't know why. I think it's because if you know me, I'm a very positive person. But there's one NXT wrestler. They're not on the roster anymore. There's only one character in the world who I thought was absolutely hot croissant. I couldn't stand it. I was like, what is this? This is one of the worst characters to ever exist. And that is Blue Pants. Or Blue Jeans, or whatever her name was. She was one of the worst characters I've ever seen. I still want to know, what did she do to Triple H? What did she do to Albert, William Regal, Norman Smiley? What did they do backstage to get the name Blue Pants? She didn't even have theme music. You know what his theme music was? It was somebody with a microphone going, da 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 da. It was atrocious. Okay. But Ren Sinclair actually looks like she has a future. She is a great wrestler. Okay. I'm like, oh, I'm watching her tonight. Like, okay. She put that pain in. I see you. I wonder what her mic skills look like. Because she's catching my eye. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't know a lot about Ren Sinclair, but there's something about Ren Sinclair, something special there. I see it. I see the vision. And then you have Sol Ruka, who's like, I call her Mr. Consistent, Mrs. Consistent. I feel like she's always been nice. Her finishing move, heat. She had a couple injuries. She had a few injuries, but she's always there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can always win this match. You got Zarya. Zarya is somebody who's very new. Very new. I like she does the F5. Bring Brock Lesnar back, by the way. She does. I like Zarya. You got Stephanie Vaquer. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? They call me forever. Nice to meet you. We have Stephanie Vaquer. I think she's dope. And I could definitely she's definitely my pick to win this match. Because I feel like it's time for her to get it's time for her to get her 1v1 versus Roxanne. I feel like it's that time now. And I feel like they would have a really good match. Especially if you start that at New Year's Evil, which will probably be in January. I feel like that would be a great match for Roxanne. Especially it would be bigger if Roxanne beat both of them. That would be saying something. And then you got the beautiful madness, Julia, so where I think Julia is special enough to obviously to win this match. And if Julia and Roxanne run it back, I don't think anybody's going to complain about that whatsoever. So I say that to say this. They have a lot of different options that they can go with this. What I'm gonna pick Stephanie Vaquer to get her shot against Roxanne Perez. But I think this match is gonna be fire. Absolutely. And we have the final match that I'm going to talk about it's going to be my match of the night. Stamping it right now. This is the match that I want to see. Because, woo! We got two baddies right here. Woo! Woo! We got NXT Underground. Lola Vice versus Jada Parker. This match finna slap. Okay. I don't know about you, but I love these NXT Underground matches. These should be brawls, okay? Absolute brawls. And I feel like they work them very uniquely. You know, like, I loved Lola versus Shayna. I loved when Natalya did Underground. I feel like they do these matches very cool, and it gives like that, it kind of gives like that, what's that independent wrestling thing they do? I believe it's called Bloodsport. It kind of gives it that type of vibe to it. And I feel like it makes NXT more special and more unique to have this. Because I remember when Underground was a part of Raw in like 2019, 2020. That shit was ass cheeks, okay? Just, ew. That shit was trash. But when I see this, I'm all for this. I love Lola Vice and I love Jada Parker. And I feel like they are future champions down the line 100%. Like, if Jada or Lola end up being the ones who dethrone Roxanne, you wouldn't hear me complain. Nope. I think they have that. Not only do they both have the look in their own unique ways, I can see the appeal. I can see, now that's money. Those are dollar signs right there. In fact, though, hey, who do I pick to win this? I feel like they're going to get a trilogy because Jada beat her the first time. I think Lola wins this one because it's in her realm, and then they're gonna have the third match, and then you can decide who's gonna win from there. I feel like Lola got hands, bro. Lola got hands. She got them quick ass feet. Just bow, bow, bow. Like, I got Lola Vice beating Miss Parker, and I love Jada Parker. But I think we got to make it 1-1 because I'm trying to see 3 matches. Okay, I'm trying to see 3 matches, so I'm gonna go with Lola Vice. So that was my NXT Deadline predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You know your boy Ducks no smoke. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Forever gang. And until forever finds you.